Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa. Looks like our good friend here is taking us to the library, and we'll have a word with him, see what he has to say. Is evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay. So are we looking around here or are we just going in here? If I remember, on the other side of this door is the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Yes, we're finally being let in. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. Ooh, what is this? Some archives. Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust too.
So in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. There's quite a few things. We'll see what he says. He'll probably just tell us to look around. If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value for yourself. The shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one out at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Well, thank you. Huh?
that's right.
That's a report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. Well, that was a little silly. I mean, considering the situation we're already in, I'm not sure if it really matters. Oh, what's this? A wooden box that's empty, but something was in it. Although judging from the smudges and the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? Well, I didn't get a chance to really look around because he kind of kicked us out of the room, but was she hung up with an extension cord?
I don't remember.
Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah.
That's what he needed the extension cord for.
It's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before. Well, his death must have really annoyed him then, since they used so much of his stuff. His extension cord, he must have hated that.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought to put it to good use. Nice, okay. What else we got? So many files.
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. Oh, okay, Byakuya. You mean, like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. You mean the Illuminati? If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There's some very interesting people in there. You're kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now.
What about the one behind him?
That's a good point. So I'm gonna try to look at the camera. Oh, there we go. Just in case. Yes, even a surveillance camera here. Alright, let's look at it. There's a ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that. It's just... It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but... I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put this all together? I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps... The mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it. What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal? Ordinary? Simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I've reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt. Well, he's been in the library for a while now, so that makes sense. Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all this has to be, like, top secret, confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So in other words,
I already told you. There's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that'll allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. Wow, and you're relaying all this to us. How kind of you. So whenever I have the time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim, without a doubt, that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. What always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little.
Oh, what a nice child hobby.
It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases by reviewing the reports.
Wow.
And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
that's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about the particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. Oh, so that's why he's so confident. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Oh, alright.
That sounds like something different.
It does slightly, but whatever. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, yeah, we could tell. Her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. I'm sorry.
No.
Can't take this seriously right now, sorry. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
Suspending, that's a much
Thank you,
better
Makoto.
word.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other words,
The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack. Or at least someone else has access to this information. But I don't think you'd be telling all this if he were the killer, Byakuya. That wouldn't make much sense now, would it? Gah.
in other words,
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. I mean, unless he thinks that Makoto's that stupid that he'll just, like, not question this at all at some point.
True.
then Genocide Jack really is... such a brutal, fiendish killer really is walking among us.
Interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself.
Ew.
Wow. Well, that's cool. Alright, so what, are we looking at the files again?
I don't know. Are we supposed to start looking at
I'm not sure.
the body?
Let's see what happens. Yeah, this is the same thing we had just before. So we're just leaving, or what? What are you doing, Byakuya? Byakuya, about the Genocide Jack case file. Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Okay, thank you. Very kind of him. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Whoa.
Look at his face.
Damn. It makes her arms look so long in the shot. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
that's true. It does.
Byakuya handed me the file and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scenes of each crime had been collected. Oh, wow.
Ooh. Oh, but he did it with scissors,
Oh,
not
that's
with
interesting.
whatever that was used for Chihiro.
Yeah, at least in these photos anyway. Wow. I'm just looking at all this stuff here that's written. Alright, well, the names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Wow, 14-year-old. Takeshi Yoshida, 30. Komatsu Taro. Takafumi Gono. Ukita Naohisa, I can't even say half these names. Takeshi Masamune. Yuto Yumejima. There's no end to it, please end. I can't say all these, but one thing became perfectly clear as I read it. All the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood.
It says bloop in this one too.
Now take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page... Here we go again. Profiling results? All the crimes took place either on weekdays, at night, or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon.
So is it
It's
trying to
almost
say
like-
that it was a student
It was a student of Death Note.
or a teacher?
Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may have been a student, just like Death Note.
Dun dun dun.
Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. A split personality? Like the kind of thing you see on TV? Some part of another totally unbelievable story.
Yes.
But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Yeah, we got the Genocide Jack case file information. Nice.
let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait, Byakuya! He doesn't wait for us, he waits for no man. As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Where to now? Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play with you.
Come on. Enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together this whole time? take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Finally.
Well, goodbye. Alright.
Good riddance.
Just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything being tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go to investigate one more time. Yeah, exactly. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Alright, sounds good. I definitely might have another look around. That's for sure, and wow. That was such a long scene to read between two boys. So much fun for me. And you barely had to say anything. No fair.
Nope.
Alright.
Oh, hi.
Oh, Hifumi, what are you up to? Ding ding ding! Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Oh, really have you? Another stat increase for me. Evidence? What'd you find? Yeah, I cannot reveal that just yet.
Oh, why not?
I'm sure of it.
But I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs.
His.
Well, he thinks it's a guy. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah, Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did she see?
Well, it would seem...
She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Or she's just using you? Okay, so where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? Well, we could look for her later, but I guess we'll check out this for now. Do this first.
She'll probably wait.
Yeah, it sounds like things only proceed once you discovered everything anyway. Alright, let's look at the body now. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body. It's a blood-stained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but... the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. Really. The girls' locker room doesn't seem like this kind of place you'd find something like this. Word bloodlust written on the wall in blood. Just like in all those other Genocide Jack cases. Yep.
Did they somehow switch the locker rooms or something? Like, is that going to be a thing? And the poster's a clue? Like, oh, that shouldn't be in the girls' locker room.
Maybe. I guess we could look in the other room. Well, he did say he wanted to. There's a blood stain on the carpet. Could only have been caused by Chihiro's murder. Do we talk to people again, or are they just gonna say the same thing?
Damn.
Chihiro's presence here was especially weak. Her body and her soul.
No forgiveness.
To target such a helpless being, it's unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this!
Wow. She is not pleased. Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress in your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of.
Really? Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder.
Thanks. But
so then,
Before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time. Thoroughly.
oh, okay. I'll take another look now that I know that.
Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts. Wait, so is that one not Leon's handbook and it's her handbook?
Well, it could be, I guess.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success.
With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. Guess I'll take another look at the body then. Chihiro's handbook is missing. Well, that's definitely worth worrying about. Oh, now we got information on that too. I'll check with Mondo just to be sure. Dude had a real complex about being weak. Oh wait, we
is the
were
same
through
thing.
this. He said the same thing anyway. Yeah, is all the same? I guess so.
Okay.
Wait, was what Sakura said the same thing then too?
No.
Okay. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Come on, Makoto. Well, I'd better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Oh, it does look like an extension cord. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug. Yeah, that's what I thought. Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's the issue of her being suspended in the fatal blow. At first I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them, but seeing them again, after looking through the Genocide Jack files, something's not quite right.
Why is Byakuya so stupid? He's been like studying this thing and he's like, oh, it's exactly the same, except there's no stab wounds and no scissors.
Yeah.
Unless he is the copycat.
But then I don't get why he would show us all that.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, we'll see. What does this all mean? Status of the dead body. Yeah, okay. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro.
Really?
Wait, you really just can't put it together from this? We have to actually go back and check it out again?
Nah.
Well, alright, whatever. I guess we'll do that. Another thing to do.
We also have to talk to Celeste.
Can we go through here? I guess not. Okay.
Are there little things on that side of the door as well?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like on the pool side, are there little locker, like
I would assume
things?
so. Otherwise, it doesn't make much sense because
Oh yeah, we have to go to the boys' side.
Is anyone in here? Ooh. Oh wait. The poster is different.
It is different. The rooms have been
What the
although
heck?
it's blue. So you would think like blue for boys, I guess, but that poster
different.
wasn't here. This is a girls' locker room.
Huh? This poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Psh. Somehow it doesn't seem to fit in with the boys' locker room. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right. There's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little bit more about the locker rooms. Well, it seems like Monokuma's willing to open up pretty easily. Like, if you ask him a question, he usually answers pretty directly most of the times.
Yeah, but then he gets bored and leaves.
Mm-hmm. 2 locker room posters have been added, okay.
So this is like the room switcheroo from the last one. Oh, look, what's that? There's a stain.
Oh, there's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? That's really weird. What the heck happened here?
I don't know.
There's the door.
So was she
here?
killed in the boys' locker room? And then they moved her in there?
Possibly. And then they put the poster in the other room because it had blood on it?
I guess.
That's
just weird.
That might
though.
also contribute to the theory, which... Did we say that on this one, or were we talking about it off screen, that maybe it was Chihiro that came here instead? I don't remember.
We might have been off screen.
At some point we were saying maybe it was Chihiro that came in this room, and that she had taken what we assumed to be Leon's passbook, and that she came in here instead. But either way, it's not really certain yet, I guess. Alright, let's see.
And then if a boy used hers, he would be borrowing it, not lending it, so it would be okay for him to put her in the girls' locker room.
Don't know if there's much point in looking around here, but I'll do it anyway. Oh yeah, maybe we could look in here now. Someone's like stuffed something away. Maybe there's some kind of clue in the lockers. Guess not. Or
Will
not.
there ever be?
Probably not. Okay, let's back out to here. Check things to make sure. Oh, there's like absolutely nothing over here. This is the only other area I can think to look around. And it says there's absolutely nothing.
Great.
Alright. So maybe what we'll do is... Let's take a look.
Go to the warehouse.
Spoke with everyone there. We could go to the warehouse, or we could look in the library again.
True.
We could talk with these people and see if they know anything. Seems most people give some kind of a little account, or at least they tell some backstory. How do I fast travel out there? I guess I can't.
Really?
That's weird. Usually you can. Well, it's not too far away. I probably should have done this in the first place. Alright, back out again. And back out again.
Oh.
Oh, I'm in here? Okay. A bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. What would be a clue in here?
The lifesaver?
I don't think we checked that out last time. I don't think this flotation donut holds any clues to the case. Flotation donut. Look
The
at these again?
boys thing? Yeah.
I'll check out the boys one after this, yeah. It's kind of pointless. What about this one? Yeah, it's kind of pointless too. What am I examining exactly?
I don't know.
Oh, I think, did I have to examine the poster again in the other room?
Oh.
Just to confirm that?
Is it? I hate those things.
Remember last time there's something like tricky like that, like you had to go back and double check.
Yeah.
Although I thought we got the bullet for it, so we'll see anyway. This is really strange. Yeah. Alright, so I don't think that mattered.
The carpet? The stain on the carpet?
Do I have to check out the dumbbell again? Big blood stain on the dumbbell. Yeah, I reckon I knew that. Check out the stain on this one.
I don't know. What the heck?
Unless these guys suddenly have something new to say. Leads out to the pool. Monitors. This we know. Chihiro's complex. Examine the body one last time, maybe? Yeah, we know about the rope. This is what we read before,
Yeah,
right?
we did see this.
Certain place you need to revisit, which is what I was trying to do, but
Oh.
this is new, right?
Oh, you made the poster.
Okay. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together.
Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters.
Maybe Hina did then?
She definitely did.
I see.
However,
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room.
And that is?
You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising.
Did she spill coffee?
Oh, that's what that stain
We
is.
have protein coffee?
In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room, and it left a stain.
A stain?
But I don't see any stain on the carpet. Oh, sorry.
But I don't see any stain on the carpet now, other than the blood stain.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up.
Or not.
But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with?
Nice. Alright, so that was the thing behind that, I guess. Alright, now I can get out of here, I'm guessing. Well, since I'm already on the second floor, then we'll check out the library again.
Sounds good.
It is closer.
Yes.
Oh, were there people around on this floor?
I do not remember.
Me neither. Well, I'll have to talk to them if I see them. Alright. Here we go. Where did Byakuya say he was going anyway?
Did he say?
I don't know if he did say. Just said he was taking care of some business.
Alright, let's look at the box.
It's empty, yes? The extension cord was in there before. Well,
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that what we were supposed to have done?
Maybe the lamp?
The disc lamp. Byakuya grabbed that thing from over there and put it over there. Okay.
What?
So,
Do we have to look out at the desk in the library?
maybe.
What? Oh, yeah, there you go. See on the floor.
Ah, okay. There's a thick layer of dust on the desk. Maybe there's some kind of clue here? Guess not. Wait, I was trying to click on the, had to click the lamp itself? The lamp won't turn on. Well,
Dun,
Makoto.
dun, dun.
Oh, I see, it's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. The last time I saw it, it was definitely on. It was definitely right here.
Well,
Well-
not the last time you saw it.
Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord. I'll put 2 and 2 together. There's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Yeah, I think we know. Alright. It's probably all I have to look for over here. Well, anyway. I think I'm gonna leave off here for now. And we'll do one more episode, I guess, before we get to the trial itself. Because we still have to put a few last things together. You have to talk to a few last people. And then, I think especially Celeste at the warehouse. That's one important thing we have to do.
When we saw Chihiro last, wasn't she in front of the warehouse looking for something?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I almost forgot about that. So there has to be something in there she was trying to get, and maybe Celeste knows about it. Either way, we'll probably find out next episode. Anyway, guys, until then, take care.
Bye.